Afraid. I was afraid of food. I was afraid of making friends. I was afraid of getting hurt. I was afraid of gaining weight. So where did all of this come from? When did my worry about weight appear? Was it because I lost confidence in myself? Yes. Was it because of my friends? Maybe. Maybe not. It was most importantly my change of view in beauty. I no longer saw the chubby Athena as beautiful. I no longer looked at my body as beautiful. I stopped believing in myself. I lost hope in myself. But if I could start over and lose weight the right way, or even not lose weight at all, would I? Yes, I would.
Milk. This is my baby right here.
I would do it all over again. I would have started with loving myself first before I did anything. But if I did love myself, why would I even lose weight in the first place? If I started with confidence, why then would I have cared about what other people thought about my body? The answer would be no. I wouldn't. I wouldn't care about anything about my body if I had loved my body. Do I have confidence in myself today? Yes, sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. I do love my body now, but I still have issues of confidence. I was afraid to ask a stranger how to use a special tool to pump air inside my bicycle tires, afraid because of being thought of as dumb. But why should I care? I ended up wasting 5 minutes of my life hesitating to gather up the courage to ask for help. But now I'm learning from my mistakes. I'm a human after all, and I'm not perfect. I am perfectly imperfect, and I will make mistakes every second of every minute of every day in my life. Sometimes I'm weak and hesitant. Sometimes I'm strong and fierce.
Wait, not him. No, but you look so good. I love Jacob!
The truth is, I may live to regret the mistakes that I make, but the feeling of regret is the only assurance that I actually learned something. So thank you, Mother, for making me realize the truth about my confidence, and I'm sorry. There is still fear in my confidence, afraid of being judged by others. I can't guarantee that I'm never afraid of being judged and that I will have confidence when facing all the situations I'm put up against. I can't, but I will try. Confidence. I tried so freaking hard to gain back my confidence, and I am not going to let it go. I'm sorry that sometimes I'm still a little unconfident, but day by day, my confidence is lifting and rising to its highest peak, and it will keep on rising until I am confident. Forever, but not always.
Why are you being cruel when we could have all this in the drive-thru? Order my food. Let's stay up.
This is my teacher. She is super nice and super kind-hearted. This is the room. The view is very good here. You can see a lot of green stuff. It's very cool.
I remember the time at 6th grade when I was handed back my weight paper, which would read your eyesight and all that stuff, and I was overweight. At that time, I was 52 kilograms, and I was 146 cm. You probably think that's not that of a big deal, but to us teenagers at that time, yeah, it was kind of like we don't want to be overweight and we just want to be skinny. So I just why we had that type of thinking. At 6th grade, I also had a crush on a guy, and the reason why he rejected me was because I was fat. My intentions after I lost weight were very clear. Reason number 1, gain confidence. Reason number 2, have a lot of friends. And reason number 3, just be accepted by other people. I wanted to be appreciated, and I wanted to be beautiful. However, this was not the case. I ended up losing too much weight and I lost my confidence. Yup, I don't know how that happened. I ended up losing 7 kilograms and I was underweight, and I was severely cold all the time, didn't have any energy, and my teachers and my friends would say, "Athena, please eat more." And I would actually take that as a compliment because I thought being skinny was very cool, and I had actually never been told that I was skinny. So I guess that was kind of pretty unusual for me. So I was kind of excited, but that was really sick of me to think that way. So please do not hurt your body the way that I did, because I just missed out on so many things. I missed out on friends, missed my period, and missed out on so many delicious foods.
This is so good. We got some shrimp and some 丝瓜的英文是什么啊？ I don't know. 丝瓜 shrimp and 丝瓜。So good. Definitely give this a try.
The message I want to give my younger self for trying to achieve a perfect body is that it is impossible. Even if everyone in the same planet had the same diets and exercised the same, our bodies would still be different. Being a perfect girl is impossible. There's no such thing as perfection. And if there is a perfect girl, that girl would not be real, because real girls aren't perfect. And perfect girls aren't real. As I healed my relationship with food, I started to realize how important food actually was. It nourished my soul, it made sure I had energy to exercise, and it made me feel good. What's important is that food made me feel warm, and food actually made me feel confident. So not eating food took away my confidence, my energy, and it destroyed my relationship with my family. So I didn't really get why I thought of food as something so bad. I couldn't think of why I only thought of it as calories, not as nutrition or as nourishment for our body and for our soul, for our mind. I didn't look at it as a treatment to my mentality, and I only looked at it as a gain of weight and a gain of calories. Restrict restrict was all I did. No sweet stuff, no oily stuff, not anything too salty, not anything that has fat on it.
So I was like starving at 5, and now we are finally done with dinner at 7. So this is what I have here. Like the chicken is a little burnt, but I guess that's okay. So I'm just gonna give it like a try. I hope it's very juicy and very, very tender. Perfectly cooked. Oh my god. This is so good! I am in heaven. That's the...
And if you want to know how I make my marinated cucumber, it's in my bag.
I want to bang my head on the table. It's so good. It's so good! Give this a 10 out of 10. Just look at how juicy this meat is. It's so juicy. Sweet potato. I'm still so hungry.
I finally learned to appreciate my food. I eat when I'm hungry and I stop when I'm full.
Okay. The chair now announces the beginning of the session. Would the House please come to order? We will now begin the roll call. When called upon, please respond with present or present in voting. China.
This part is where I'm going to show you guys how perfectly imperfect I am.
Present.
Japan.
Present.
Kenya.
Please, don't be too serious in your life. You gotta play around sometimes, you know? Even if you make mistakes, it will be okay.
The total of 10 delegations present. Wait. The simple majority will be... Are there any motions on the floor?
This is the perfect scenario when life is silent, when you ask a question and it gives you no answer. All you have to do is wait and smile because it will come.
China.
Motion for the introduction of Amendment 1.1.
That will be in order. Maybe main submitter of this amendment give a 30-second speech on what this amendment is about.
Okay.
This motion passes.
And I want to cringe so bad.
Are there any motions on the floor?
Motion to introduce Amendment 1.1.8.
That is in order. Join me on this adventure. Self-identification card.
You know what? At the end of the day, I love my body and I will accept it. I can't guarantee that you will have confidence every single time because no one can. It is impossible. But start to see your worth and value it. Know that you are enough. Tell yourself that. You have to believe it first before anyone else believes it. Learning how to love yourself is not an easy road, but once you do, you will recognize the true beauty of life.